Good morning, everyone. Today we have lesson 93 right here. Hopefully you can see what I'm drawing on right now. Let's start things off with some long division. This is called a two-digit quotient. Here we see 756 divided by 12. The problem is partially worked. The first digit of the answer is written. What digit answer do we have so far? The digit we have so far is 6. What's the remainder? Our remainder is 3. When you subtract 75 minus 72, your remainder is 3. We're going to work the problem to figure out the ones digit of the answer. Here's how we do that. We bring down the ones digit of 756. So here's our ones digit because we have ones, tens, hundreds. So we're going to bring down the ones, which is 6. Bringing that down. Now, what number do we have? We have 36 now. Now we work the new division problem for the ones digit of the answer. The new problem is 36 divided by 12. Our new equation that we have is 36 divided by 12. And what is 36 divided by 12? 36 divided by 12 is 3. So we put our answer here, above the ones column. The new multiplication problem we have is 12 times 3. So we're going to balance this out now. So we're going to do 12 times 3 and plug the answer in down here. And what is 12 times 3? 36. So we're going to subtract 36 from 36. So our answer should be 0. 36 minus 36 is 0. And now we can box in our answer, 63. So 756 divided by 12 equals what? 756 divided by 12 equals 63. Here's another one. Read this problem. You should have read this problem as 2,982 divided by 71. The first digit of the answer is shown. We're going to work the problem for the ones digit of the answer. Remember, this is our ones column. We have ones, tens, hundreds, thousands. So we're going to solve for the ones column right now. The first thing we do is bring down the ones digit. So we need to bring down the 2 to right here. What number does that give us? The number it gives us when you bring down the 2 is 142. What is our new division problem? Our new division problem is 142 divided by 71. The estimation problem is 14 divided by 7. Our estimation problem is going to be 14, these first two numbers, divided by 7, the first number here. What's 14 divided by 7? 2. So we're going to put a 2 up here. Because I just divided these two, 14 divided by 7. So we write 2 as the ones digit in the answer, right here. That's why it's in blue. All right, now our next step is 71 times 2. What is 71 times 2? So we're multiplying this number by this blue number, 2. 71 times 2 equals 142. So now we are going to subtract 142 from 142, giving us 0. And here's your answer. So 2,982 divided by 71 equals 42. That is the problem we worked. What is the whole answer? Our answer is 42. Remember the steps for the ones digit of the answer. First, you bring down the ones digit, you work the new division problem, and subtract again for the remainder. Rewatch this step of the video if you're having troubles. Now, let's move to the next thing, balance beams. You can show averages on balance beams. Here, here, and here. Notice that this goes to this weight, this one goes to this weight, this one goes from 0 to this weight. They all start at 0 and go to the next weight. You can show averages on balance beams. These lines show the distance of each weight from 0. To find the average, we figure out the total distance. Then we divide by the number of weights. We find the total distance by adding 2 plus 6 plus 7. What does that equal? 2 plus 6 plus 7 equals 15. And what number do you divide by to find the average? You're going to divide it by 3 because you have 3 weights. So you add 2 plus 6 plus 7, which equals 15, and you're going to divide it by 3 because there are 3 weights. And what does that equal? 15 divided by 3 equals 5. Here's your average line because our average is 5. So we draw a dotted line down here to show the average. We can show that the average is 5 by putting 3 weights at 5 on the other side of the balance beam. So what we're going to do is if our average is 5, we're going to put 3 weights right here on the other side. Because what is 5 plus 5 plus 5? 5 plus 5 plus 5 equals 15, or 5 times 3 equals 15. Now we know we have 15 on this side and 15 on this side. If the total distance on both sides is the same, the beam will balance. We have 5 plus 5 plus 5 on this side, equaling 15. 5 plus 5 plus 5 equals 15. There is a distance of 15 on both sides because 2 plus 6 plus 7 also equals 15. Here's a new problem. Figure out the average for this side in part A. Pause the video now to solve. What you should have done is 2 plus 4 plus 6, equaling 12. And what do you divide that by? 1, 2, 3. You're going to divide 12 by 3 because you have 3 weights. And what does 12 divided by 3 equal? 12 divided by 3 equals 4. So our average for this side is 4. So we will draw a dotted line. So now we need to add the same to the left side of the scale. The average is 4, so the beam will balance if we place the same number of weights on 4 on the other side. So we're going to put 3 weights because we have 3 over here. We're going to put 3 on this line where the 4 is because our average here is 4. Because what is 4 plus 4 plus 4 equal? 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals 12. Both sides have the same total distance, so that now the beam will balance. Next slide. So figure out the average of this balance beam. Pause the video now to work. Okay, so what you should have done is added 8 plus 5 plus 4 plus 3. Then you're going to divide by how many weights? By 4, because you have 1, 2, 3, and 4 weights. So what does 8 plus 5 plus 4 plus 3 equal? That equals 20, and you're going to divide it by 4. And what does 20 divided by 4 equal? 20 divided by 4 equals 5. So your average line is going to be on the 5. So we could balance the beam by putting the same number of weights at one place on the other side. Where are we going to place 4 weights on the right side of the balance beam? We are going to place 4 weights on 5 on the balance beam on the right-hand side because our average is 5 on the left. So we can take 4 weights and place them on 5 because 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 also equals 20, just like this side. So on this side we have 20, and on this side we have 20. Left equals 20, right equals 20. Our average is 5 on the left-hand side, so we're going to place all the weights on 5 on the right-hand side. All right, now let's switch gears. Open your textbook to lesson 93 and find part 1. You're going to work these problems and write statements below to show if you end up with more or less than what you started with. Read problem A.